We designed the Cybertruck House, so it's fully autonomous.
So many of you enjoyed the new community video that I made about the modular housing development that will hopefully help house Tesla employees in Austin, that I decided to tell you about another project in the works. When I was in Austin for Cyber Rodeo and the opening of Giga Texas, I ran into this man, Ryan Quincy, and he wanted to tell me about SciVentra Austin. He's a part of the company Lars Architectural Technologies, and they have an idea to make a different type of modular housing option.
We designed the Cybertruck House, so it's fully autonomous, self-reliant, it's armored, and it's a new green tech home of the future.
He says it'll have solar on top and a supercharger in the garage. Have you collaborated at all with Tesla, or like when you say you're like the Cybertruck home, what do you mean by that for someone who's totally unfamiliar?
Well, we designed the architectural building to fit two full-size Teslas in the garage. So it's 1,365 square feet. 465 square feet is the garage.
Okay.
So it's a 1,393 footprint.
Where are you at in this development?
We're looking for our first seed round, actually.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and we're hoping possibly second seed round could be Elon. We know he's real busy right now, but he said the Cybertruck's one of his most passionate projects, and this is the closest thing you can get to a Cybertruck house.
Once it's, come to fruition, where could we see this? What is the vision?
Well, our grand vision is to make a model here in Austin and then make a cyber club community. So that would be self-reliant, like hospitality, with different units around. Also, a tech farm. So that includes like an incubator, a 3D printer.
They want to create a space that looks like it belongs in the same century as drones, reusable rockets, and self-driving cars. On their website, they say every year all of us stand amazed at the relentless rollout of cutting-edge products, vehicles, and technologies. Despite this, it seems to them that most of the structures built today keep recycling traditional forms and fail to remind us that the future is now. So they were inspired to create Lars Corporation. That's where they want to make the future visible, habitable, sustainable, and above all, exciting. Now, looking at these renderings, yeah, they're pretty exciting. They say the SciVentra is the first step in Austin, is only the beginning. What's your favorite feature?
It can be controlled completely by your phone, so it's fully autonomous. So you can lock it and see how much power you have on your solars. And
the Lars ADU-1 SciVentra is a modular architecture that can be deployed as a high-tech depot, a secondary living unit, or as an off-grid residence.
The same stainless steel that's going to be used on the Cybertruck, and it's bulletproof windows, double pane, end glaze, skyscraper, fully bulletproof windows, and that's on our high version, our high-end version, heavy duty. The light version will probably be aluminum and not wrapped in Kevlar and everything like that. So I personally love the interior, the dwelling unit. There's a loft upstairs with a king bed. I call this right here the intelligence office. It's where you can have all your TVs with all the cameras and all that kind of stuff.
It has a rigid steel structure and an aerodynamic shape. There are 3 different models: the high-end unit, which they're calling heavy, the light version, and there will also be a hollowed-out version for the car collector that can hold up to 6 vehicles. They say SciVentra is able to withstand the toughest environmental conditions, and that its state-of-the-art circular infrastructure creates a microgrid capable of ensuring self-sustenance in the most isolated sites, or as an auxiliary system for on-grid dwellings. I assume you know about New Community and maybe Boxable, and so how do you guys stack up? Do you guys each have your own purpose?
Well, we're steel beam on a cement platform, MCM, which is a metal composite material. There's no wood involved at all. We're not a traditional stick home.
It's an important distinction when we talk about any of these projects. This is not for everyone.
Right.
Make no mistake.
Yeah.
Who's it for?
I believe there's a lot of different markets, but the one I'm really focused on is the Cybertruck market.
When do you hope to have the model ready in Austin to show people?
Well, we have the manufacturer all set up here in Austin, and we have all the specs, the designs all ready to go. We're just looking for our first seed round, and it'll take about 90 days. It's a prefab. It's the ADU1 SciVentra.com.
So I wanted to show you guys these renderings, and of course, I wanted to get your opinion. A lot of you had many opinions on the new community development, so I want to know from you, is this something you would be interested in? And they are still looking for investors. If this is something that you would like to be put in contact with them, let me know. I also have their contact information and their website information in the description. Again, I almost didn't make the new community video because I figured it wasn't really in my niche of Ellie in space, but it was something that I found interesting, and I decided to make the video. And a lot of people that I met while I was in Austin actually recognized me from the video, which hadn't even been online for a month. So safe to say I'm really glad that I followed my intuition or my instincts there and made that video, because people really care. You know, it's a serious issue that there's not enough housing, not just in places like Austin, but also here in Salt Lake City and across the country. So having something other than your traditional stick-built homes that take way too much time to make is something that I think we all should be thinking about, talking about, and sharing information about. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm actually making the transition to full-time, so that's very exciting. That means I'll be making a lot more videos. As always, I really appreciate any video ideas that you have. You can send me an email or maybe even tweet at me if that's your preferred method. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you soon.